All right, I think everything's good. Hello and welcome back, everybody. Fallen Pumpkin here on our All the Mods 10 server. If you're new to the channel, we stream to YouTube. We're a YouTube streamer in 4K, and at the same time, we stream to Twitch. If you're interested in playing on our server, be sure to join my Discord and check out the whitelist FAQ. Guys, let's dive in today. Hopefully everything is working correctly. I've been having some issues today with the new NVIDIA drivers that came out. It's actually broken quite a few of my systems I have in place. Like, for instance, here we lost our... This, I don't think, has to do with the drivers, but we've lost our Distant Horizons again. I'm not sure what's causing it. If anybody knows, if anyone's got an idea of why Distant Horizons continuously fails to render, I'd love to know. But we left off last time. We finished off our very basic starting E.3 storage system. This is just running off a resonance generator, a storage bus, which is a storage controller for sophisticated, into our terminal. And we're also powering our inscriber and charger off of the crystal resonance generator. And it's working pretty well, I'd say. I'd say it's a good system. That does bring us to the goals today. And I think the main focus is going to be early game base progression. Hey, what's up, Mr. Tukanik, coming in on YouTube? I'm on my break. Nice. I'm trying to do some streams today. We'll see how it goes. Having some computer issues, but I'm hoping it all works out well. Yeah, let's grab that Certus Quartz. And for our progression, I think the biggest thing we need to work on is our resource production, considering we can't use mystical agriculture or bees. So we have to do something different. We have to improvise. And obviously the biggest thing we want to get, that we want to move towards, is the RF Tools Builder. However, this will require all the modium. Let's see if I can find it. I know it's here on one of these. I'm just going to search builder. There we go. Yeah, so we need all the modium. So I think that is going to be our goal. First and foremost is we need to go get all the modium, after which we can try to get a quarry going in the mining dimension, as well as set up our resource production. So just tons of early game stuff. Some people may not consider all the modium to be early game, but in the terms of the overall pack, I do. I consider getting all the modium to be part of the early game. So let's dive into that after we claim our current quests. And I think the biggest part of getting all the modium is going to be trying to do it within the constraints of our world border. Now, I didn't think ahead to the fact that with our small world border, there is a chance all ancient cities with all the modium will be mined out. So we're going to have to do a little bit of testing to see if that's the case. Before we do, I do want to see... We need to move all these chests inside, for sure. But before we do, I'm just going to quickly look if we have a... I swear we had a nature's compass. Am I crazy, or did we have one before? Does anybody know? Why don't we just craft one for now? And I'm hoping everything I do today, since we're sharing this base with another player, I'm hoping it's all okay. I hope we don't do anything that is too far out of the plan, because I'm sharing this base with my head moderator, Seer, who is also doing the No Mystical Agriculture, No Bees run. And we're going to have to... I know me and him are only doing the early game together, and then we'll go our separate ways since I'm doing the museum as a challenge. But I want to make sure I don't step on any plans, any feet. You know what I mean? But the easiest way we're going to be able to find ancient cities is that they only generate in the deep, dark biome. So even though early game we can't make the explorer's compass, we can find ancient cities using nature's compass for deep dark. And that's going to be our main goal. Uh-oh. Right, I apologize. I'm just getting some information that my voice seems laggy. Why don't we take a look at that? I'm just gonna do a little test. Yeah, everything's good on that end. Let me pull up the stream on my phone. I don't want to get too far into our episode here if we are in fact having audio issues. All right, I pulled it up on my phone and everything seems fine. So I'm gonna continue for now. Granted, maybe it was when I was in game that was the issue. So let me actually let's pull this back up. And let me oh boy, don't you just love when nothing works how it's supposed to? Let's do that. Okay, so everything on my end seems fine, so I'm going to continue for now. But if anybody else seems to be experiencing issues with my voice on the stream, please let me know, and we'll look into it from there. So we've made our nature's compass. We've set it to deep dark, and it says we have one about 391 blocks away. So why don't we head off in that direction? Something else I'm going to do here is change some settings. Hopefully everything's good with the voice. I think the biggest issue could be is that I use, for instance, NVIDIA Broadcast with my voice. And like we said at the start of the stream, with the new drivers that came out today, pretty much everything broke for me. And I'm hoping with the new drivers, NVIDIA Broadcast isn't causing any issues that could be making the laggy voice that Mr. Tukinit brought up. So let's continue on here. I think I actually do see a ruined nether portal that's going to be on our way. I would like to check that out, honestly. Oh, it's not a ruined nether portal. It is some sort of structure. It looks like it either burned or blew up or something buggy about it. We're going to see if we get an advancement. Yeah, no form of advancement entering this really messed up structure. So I don't think it's part of any of those mods. Grab that though. Mr. Unit says, yeah, because of the drivers, I couldn't load the mod pack I was making and had to restart. Oof. Yeah, it's been a pain. But guys, there is our very first high-level apotheosis gear, and I think that's because we are now in Ascent level, where we have a chance for Epic. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Ooh, look at that amount of luck, too. Absolutely fantastic. I'm really happy with that loot. See if there's any chests up there. Okay, there is one up above. I really don't know what this structure was supposed to be. But we'll continue our exploration anyway. Apotheosis got get an update. If you're talking about like the world tiers and stuff, yeah, that was with the 1.21.1 integration and updates. Yeah, let's take a look at this chest. What do we got in here? Fiery leggings, 4 clover. It's got some luck. And a solar gem. I might take the potatoes and bread. And probably the clock. Okay, so our pants, let's compare these. Yeah, these are indeed better. We'll put those on for now. I don't think the sword... We made a pretty decent sword. Yeah, this does have more cold damage. I think we're going to break that down for materials. But let's take a look at this tower and then continue on our way to the deep dark. I'm just changing some settings here to try and mitigate some issues I'm seeing, but hopefully this all works out. Miner Man coming in on Twitch as well. How you guys doing? Again, for those tuning in, we've had some reports early on in the stream that my voice is having issues, being laggy or the like. So if you experience that as well, please let me know so that we can stop before we get too far and try to fix it. So on my end, everything seemed fine. Ooh, Fire Affinity, +1 level the Blaze Storm, and the Leather Belt that gives you more charm slots. Interestingly enough, there was a gas tier in here. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, load capacity increases the maximum number of slots for equipping relics. Why don't we actually put that on for now? And let's continue towards our biome. However, I do think there was a downstairs. This may be broken because of the structure gen. Okay, so it was supposed to be a pyromancer. So this is 2 structures that generated as one. It was a pyromancer's tower and something else. That's why it looks so buggy. Well, in that case, we are going to get our first inscription table. And yes, I know we still do not have an axe on us, but that's fine. I just want to see what's down here in the dungeon. And then we'll continue onward. As we discussed in our last episode, I'm really bad at ignoring loot. I love looting. I really do. I'm gonna take the glass bottles though, I think. Leave the water bottles. Ooh, what do we got there? Some blue to break down. Let's just grab what we can. May have to already everything up in the backpack. Okay, so here we go. So Slowburn says it's not doing it all the time, but it is both Twitch and YouTube. That case, let me do this, guys. All right, hopefully I sound okay. So what I've done, because of the driver issues, I have now disconnected NVIDIA Broadcast from my voice. It's still being used for the camera, but I have disconnected it from my voice. So let's see if that continues to have any issues. Once again, this is all because of the big updates today, because the 50 series cards launched. And so Nvidia did a big ol' update, and I've been having issues ever since. Yeah, I did want to, so these feral claws, don't they increase attack damage? We can look at everything else later. I just want to turn these on. So we've got one. Oh, I guess if it's 1-to-1, that won't work, will it? Let's use a hint. Yeah, it's gotta come. Oh, I've got it. Check this out. We're gonna go lengthwise. Boom. Figured it out, guys. All right, Beast's Fury increases the player's attack speed for each consecutive attack. I mean, I don't think we have anything else in the hand slots. We might as well use those. All right, let's head back up to the surface now. I think that was enough of a distraction for sure. All right, back up at the broken structure. It is night, I'm noticing. But something else I've noticed is even with the sleep percentage being really low, a lot of the players here on my server, for some reason, don't like to sleep. I don't know why. They just don't. At least from my watching the logs, anyway. Someone was even complaining about it raining so much, and I'm like, thinking to myself, you know, that's because of people not sleeping. A little bit more loot, but let's continue following our compass here. We're getting close. And hopefully this deep dark has a ancient city. Yeah, so the huge update across NVIDIA just happened, Miner Man, and NVIDIA Broadcast updated to 2.0. It has some amazing features. I use it for my camera and my microphone, and the features are really great. I'm just having issues with the latest graphics driver, but once that's resolved, I absolutely love NVIDIA Broadcast. It is phenomenal. Mic-wise, at this time, I mainly use it for noise reduction because the AI noise reduction inside of NVIDIA Broadcast is monumentally better, way better than just regular old noise removal. Because regular noise removal works on like frequency levels and such, but it cuts out all the audio in that. But the AI versions, they just do a better job at not blatantly reducing the quality of the audio. At least in my experience so far. But for now, we'll use it with, we'll go without NVIDIA Broadcast to hopefully make sure our voice is working just fine. All right, continuing onward, it says we're about 80 blocks. It's going to be directly beneath here very soon. And once we get to that stage, we'll probably just dig down to it. I probably should have brought a bucket of water. So tell you what, once we've located the 0, 0, so pretty much right here, I'm going to slash home from there, grab a bucket, and then we'll make our way down. Let's get our bucket of water, slash back, and what we're going to do is put this on mining tunnel, or sorry, small tunnel, and we want it to go straight down. Now, unfortunately, we got to get to where it's just like stone. There we go. straight down. And then what we'll do is we'll place some water and then take it back. And we'll just ride this water blip all the way down. Okay, we hit key V. Let's dig to the side. Okay, it did go down. I think I can survive most of this. MLG clutch? I don't risk that on a modded Minecraft server. There's too much random latency, too much lag spike, that kind of deal. So we will just, we'll take our time. Okay, we've made it to the deep slate. Do want to keep an eye on our biome. Till we see deep dark. Hey, diamonds though. Let's just silk touch those. All right, so I'm not seeing the deep dark yet. We're already at negative 51, so we may have to dig around a bit. Let's do this. I'm going to do a large 3x3 tunnel here. So I can see the cave layers as well. Let's come over here. Definitely am not seeing an ancient city, but for those that don't know, the Aldemodium doesn't need an ancient city per se. It can just be in the deep dark biome. But for some reason, I haven't hit that biome yet. Yeah, and we're all the way... Okay, so here we are. So now we're in deep dark. But the thing about all the Modium ore, if you take a look at it, found in the deep dark biome, but it always spawns with air exposed. Now what that means basically is that if we're not in a cave with blocks exposed to air, we're not going to find any Aldemodium. So we're gonna try to find some caves here by changing our vein mine settings and using the mini map is what we're going with here. So let's dig a escape tunnel. Oh, look at that. We dug right to a chest. Okay, so here is a tunnel, but we're no longer deep dark, but we'll come back to this tunnel and explore and see if it touches the deep dark biome. Oh, sorry, I got distracted reading chat. Cruiser45, hello, hi, welcome. Mineman says, do you know if you can still get a Aldemodium ingot from killing the warden in bounties? I mean, just have to check, right? I haven't checked myself. No, they are random rewards. That was probably because of people cheesing the start using that system. Yeah, so give me a second while I kill this boss so that we can loot this apotheosis room. And then look for the deep dark. I should have brought a second backpack though. We are definitely getting loaded up on items. Why don't we actually, why don't we clean up here before we continue our search for Let's dump most of this. I'm not going to worry about looking at a lot of it right now. And we'll dump our backpack as well. We still need to improve the storage system, but I want to be making progress, so we're gonna just dump for now. Okay, and then why don't we grab back a little bit of stone for building block. Head on back. Finish looting. We'll go more in depth of all this stuff later. And what we'll do, we could see if this cave height shows the deep dark. Oh, hold up. Guys, we just possibly got a really good upgrade. Oh yeah, we're gonna wear that. Yeah, let's see if this cave, following the direction of the compass, we're gonna see if there's any deep dark biome within the cave. And if there's not, oh, we'll head back down. But let me take care of this. Lots of good stuff to look at, but we'll look at it later. But from what I can tell, we are definitely going to need to find a different deep dark biome, from what I can tell so far. Yeah, I don't think this cave touches it. Let's go check that other one. Just real quick. It says, what is the colored bottom row of your backpack? So these settings basically allow no sort. So that whenever you sort your backpack, let's say things are whatever, and you sort, it won't touch these rows. You can also enable memory settings so that only a certain item can go in a slot. And then this little red box is the item display settings, as in what is displayed on the back of the backpack. And that is what those rows are. Yeah, let's head back down into this little cave system. Yeah, we're in deep dark. Nothing surface generated yet, though. We can try a couple other... So yeah, it's still deep dark. Okay, no longer deep dark. So it's going to be everything this direction. But from what I can tell, we're not going to get lucky here. So what we're going to do is head back home for now. And I'll leave it up to you guys, those that are chatting. So let me know here. So in the past, while live and needing to locate structures, we have used our admin commands to locate them to save time during live streams. I know that can be a bit controversial, so I will leave it up to you guys. Should we just /locate an ancient city? Or should we teleport around for a while, trying to locate one the correct way? Worst case scenario, there is another possibility here, guys. I think when I was looking at the map, I believe somebody had placed a share stone, or something similar. Yeah, ancient city. Someone's put a share stone, and it's publicly on the server, so we can actually just head in that direction. Why don't we do that for today? And then we'll leave the voting up in the comments Or if people just want to tell me, let me know what you guys think of us using our commands to teleport around. But for now, it looks like a player has already found it. In the past, we've used orange share stones on the server. But I don't think we have the materials to craft it. So we're just going to head towards the public waypoint for now. I'm going to sleep because I don't like insomnia. I don't like being attacked by phantoms and such. So let's go on a journey. This will be good to generate some of our distant horizons. Oh, I'm gonna die because I'm getting attacked by a shark. I didn't even know there were sharks. That's another mod that's been added since I last played. Okay, there is an island there. Let's see. This may have been the shortest boat trip possible. Let's see if we can. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna have to go by land already. But we'll take our boat with us in case we find any or come across any oceans. Let's keep going here. We've got roughly 700 meters to go. But hopefully once we're there, we can find that waystone and learn it. If it's a share stone, we're kind of out of luck until we make an orange share stone, if it's orange. But if it's just a regular old waystone that we can learn the coordinates of, we'll be just fine. All right, we got our Archwood Forest. Makes me wonder how much of our world is Archwood Forest within the current world border boundaries anyway. I'm gonna try to not have to do too much digging, so we'll just go around here. Sorry, adjusting some arm heights there. My wrist is hurting. But I can't ignore that I see brick here. Ah, it is a apotheosis boss. Okay. Gotta quickly indulge my looting side. A lot of these seed stuff take up way too much space, in my opinion. I'm sure there's better ways to handle it, though. I do want to see if these feral claws are a higher level by default than the ones we have equipped. So those are 3 versus our 1.5. So we're going to swap. All right, so this should be the 1.5. Yep. And I'm just going to enable my trash can. There we go. All right, continuing on, though, towards our waypoint. Did you want an orange share stone? I'd like to get one once I can make it myself. Been getting a little too much help from people. I'd like to progress a bit on my own for a little bit, but thank you. I appreciate it. We do have a village here, which is really nice. We'll have to take note of that. Granted, we do have our villagers breeding now, so we should be good there, but this will let us Own a waystone. Let's grab that. And let's continue onward. Good to know, stealth. Good to know. For anyone curious, he was saying that ancient cities are typically under large mountain biomes. If you point yourself to any mountain and dig down, it's a good bet. Good to know. Yeah, we're going to head towards... I'm assuming this isn't a false positive. This public waypoint. So we're going to keep heading towards it because we're almost there. We've already traveled about 2/3 of the way. But gosh, how much of this world is arch forest? It'll be an interesting statistic. Environmental accumulator. We won't worry about that. Let's just try to get to this ancient city. We may have to... I think we'll climb up the side here. Or... we enter this cave system. And eventually dig our way there. So if we head down to like right here. I know we're low on breath, but we should be fine. There we go. Let's get in the cave system. Ooh, let everything load in. It's going to take a minute here. We have to have lower view distances on the server for performance with how many players there are in modded Minecraft. Have to take that into account. Yeah, we're just going to head towards the waypoint. While we're here, this is a great opportunity for us to finally get some dripstone. So I think we're going to take a whole bunch of dripstone block and some pointed. Beautiful. And then we can grow more at our base. So from here, I'm going to switch back to small tunnel mode. Sure we don't get packed here. And we're getting really close. I have a feeling we're gonna find a... Oh, would you look at that? This is where they dug down. So let's water. And we'll have to get a look here. Okay, it is a sharestone and a waystone. So let's hurry and get on wool. And you know what I'm realizing now, guys? We jumped the gun. I forgot, because it's been so long, that you need netherite to mine all the modium. So I'm going to quickly get that. And sure enough, it is a orange sharestone. But now, we're going to slash home, clean up our inventory. Now that we know where the ancient city is, I'm going to put down a waystone, clear our inventory, and we're going to go try and get some netherite, ancient debris. There's a couple quick ways to do it. I think we are going to use the method of trying to find the... I'm going to butcher what they're actually called here, guys. but there is some knights. Is the best way I can put it. There is knights that drop ancient debris. I'm failing to think of the name of them off the top of my head, though. Sorry, I had to adjust some stuff. If I didn't adjust, my wrist was going to start having some serious problems. But yeah, so there is, I believe they're called Ancient Something. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, Ancient Knight. That's what we're looking for. And I'm gonna say GMR says there's towers in the overworld that have a netherite block. Ooh, that's sick. Yeah, I haven't seen any of those yet myself, but that'd be really cool. All right, so our water bucket's going to be useless in the nether, so let's just put that there. And let's do a little bit of nether exploration, folks. We have smite on our sword, which gives me a little bit of confidence for going in the nether, so I'm sure we'll be okay. We are, however, not wearing any gold armor anymore. So piglins will, in fact, attack us. I don't know if I want that. I don't want to deal with that. I can't remember how expensive it is to gild a piece of armor. Let's see if it's still possible. So like if we look at our armor, look at its uses in the smithing table, is it still possible? Do we have the mod, I should say, to gild? And from what I can tell, I don't think so. At least not immediately with what is available to us. So we're going to wear some gold, and we have gold boots somewhere. Oh, I'm good, but thank you, Polar Bear. I want to try to find some through my own exploration. But thank you. And Slowburn says, when you get a piece of scrap, you can make orsite. That's true. We do have orsite potions back in the game. Let's, for now, let's get some, in this case, just gold boots. Just because I don't want to deal with piglins. All right. Now, I would like to get a bit higher up. Ooh, I think I see a fortress over there. Of some sort. But I'm really hoping to find the ancient burial ground that has the knights. But we will be traversing without light. So we gotta be a little careful here. I think we'll head off in this direction here. We're gonna head north in our case. I just want to make sure I go about this in at least somewhat of a smart way to reduce our deaths here. I do want to get higher up. Oh, almost jumped in lava. And the game lag too. Let's get higher up. I'm gonna shapeless mine so that we have blocks to use. And we're gonna head off this way. Sorry, getting a little bit of frame drops here and there. I don't think we're getting attacked. I think we're good to keep going. We're making our way over to some of these structures. Netherite hunting, says Wazaf. Yes, and also just pure nether exploration real quick of what the nether looks like with the latest updates. Am I good? Alright, so let's keep, I think we'll still try to hug this. No, let's head out. So we'll come over this way. Being extra careful here. I really wish it wasn't all basalt deltas on the way to those structures though. Gotta be one of my least favorite biomes here. That in the like the modded one that's like thorns and roses. I think that one just plain looks ugly too, to be honest. There we go. So this is a modified nether fortress we're coming up on, as well as some possible other structures. There is a chance we could even just plain loot netherite at that structure. So let's try to cross here. Without getting overwhelmed, hopefully. Okay, so even if we get there, we're rather exposed. Yep. I'm gonna head down for a minute so we can kind of plan what we're trying to do here. We're gonna have to make a run for that tower, I think. But it's gonna be really rough bridging across here. What do you guys think? How should we go about this? Or should we just continue our search for the ancient knights in the graveyard? Oh well, here we go. I'm not gonna use the bridge mod because I'm unfamiliar with it. We are just going to cross normal. Okay, we're going to make a run for it. I'm not going to try to fight out here. Ooh, that guy has flame on his bow. That's not very nice. And something happened to our screen. Too much I'm unfamiliar with here. All right, let's see. I think we're safe to exit. Yeah, I don't want to get dropped on by a giant slime, so I'm gonna place blocks like so. Okay. Seems like we're good. We're trying to get over to there. So let's quickly loot this. And make a run for it. Something else we're going to need, since we need a template, We do need to find a bastion. Yeah, those magmas definitely seem dangerous for sure. We did get a flame pendant though. I think that just reflects fire damage. It doesn't make you fire resistant in any way. I ran out of blocks. Let's it's a safe way to do this here. There we go. Really quick, I don't think I see any bastions. So we're going to head over here. And since Create's not in the version for... The big update's not out yet. There isn't the Create doors here. And just head inside. So yeah, tons to loot in these structures. Ooh, magma walkers. Let's take a look at these. So, heat resistance suppresses damage from hot blocks, and then fiery tread for a certain amount of time allows you to walk on lava's surface. They're all really low. Why don't we wear those instead of our rooted boots? Yeah, and the right kind of bastion. You're right. We'll have to see how it goes. Hopefully we can get most of this done quickly. If we can't, we'll either just immediately go back to the base and work on other things. Ooh, that's even worse. I'm just going to put those back for now. Or we'll accept donations that people have been offering. But I'd like to try and do it ourselves first. Ooh, a blazing flask. Is that the one that lets you fly? Yeah, flight. So you have to collect heat and then you can fly. Sick. Why don't we just put this on? I think it's a necklace. Nope, it's not a necklace. Charm. Nope. Nope. I don't think it's any of these. Bummer. It's not the highest quality, but could be fun to use. So you see how like some of these, so slot feet, they all say slots, but Blazing Flask does not. That's alright. We'll still hold on to it. Alright, we'll do a little bit more looting. And then we'll continue our exploration here. Because without knowing the exact loot tables of these modified nether fortresses, I can't say for certain what is possible for us to get. Ooh. Got a shield. Blue, green. I think I kind of want to keep the blue stuff just to break down. Ooh, portals. Cool, that'll be fun to mess around with later. Yeah, we'll just loot this top layer, and then we'll head out. Fire gauntlet we'll take. Those are blue, we'll take. Try to loot a little quick here. Pickaxe Aquarium +1 to existing fortune. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting to look at. Did not mean to take these though. Oh, I think that's a really good one. Reflecting necklace. Try to speed here. I don't want all of our episodes to just be looting. You know what I mean? I think we'll call that good. I can loot the rest of this later on my own time. Should we try going in that direction? Ooh. Okay, stop looting, Fallen. Stop looting. I can't help it, guys. I really can't. I'm horrible at it. Something's going on in chat, though. Let me read this real fast. The dragon egg respawns for every dragon kill. Just let those players know. I might swap to these pants here. Quickly see what this necklace is. Uh-oh, that didn't work. Interesting. I think we'll wear that now. Well, let's get out of here. Let's move on. I could spend hours looting. Let's just bridge across here. And I'll have to check out the bridging mod later. A lot of people have been talking about it, recommending it to me. I just haven't had the time to properly learn how to use it. All right, continue our exploration. We do want to, so we'll look over here to the right first. Seen anything too crazy, and then let's try over here. Because I think the biggest bottleneck today is going to be possibly the template. But maybe if another player has the template, we can duplicate from them. Oh! That was scary, but we lived. Oh, I think that was the necklace. I think we'll just follow this. I'm gonna head north, looking for bastions. I get the feeling this is going to be hard to traverse. All right, continuing on here. I will say this for anybody on the server right now that knows where a bastion is and has access to it. If you want to TPA me to it, rather than me just getting a template, I'd like to try to loot the chests myself, if that makes sense. But no worries if nobody has one at the moment. I think a bunch of them are about to do the dragon fight again. But I'd say we give this whole journey maybe 10-15 more minutes, and if we can't get netherite and a template by then, we will just work on the base. Ooh, something over here. Let's go take a look. Wrangling says, you couldn't find one, had to copy from another player. Nice. Yeah, this is where... So this is why I brought it up earlier, guys. All of this traveling and stuff gets avoided when we just use the teleport command while streaming. So that's why I wanted to get your guys' opinions on it, because without doing our teleporting while live, it really takes up stream time. Okay, no chest in there. I know there's chests here that can have netherite, if I remember correctly. I just don't know if one of those buildings even generated in this mess. Could be on the... Oh, there's a chest. What do we got? Let's do a quick search. No luck, though. In that one, at least. There could possibly be another chest over here. In this room. Doesn't seem like it, though. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll use it for today. For the bastion here, and then we'll see what people think and go from there as to whether we use it while live. But let's so our standard practice is we enter spectator, we locate the structure of a bastion. We head over to it. And then we go survival. This is a SHH Stealth. Says, I've got one for you. Unfortunately, we've already teleported to this one. But I'll tell you what, Stealth, if I don't find one here, I'll have you show me yours. Sorry, I already jumped the gun on teleporting to this one. So we've got our gold on, but that's not going to protect us from brutes. The biggest threat here is going to be the brutes. I think we should clean up our inventory before we proceed. There'll be a lot of stuff to go through later. For sure. Okay. Then I'm going to grab back some... We don't have a lot of nether brick. Why don't we just grab some stone? Like that. All right, so here we are at our bastion. Let's use the mining tunnels. I kind of like to go to the top and work from there. I'm just worried when I vein mine, it's going to aggro this pigling if it digs through a gilded block. So maybe we go up the natural way for a bit. We're gonna have to keep our eye out for the brutes. They're gonna be our biggest threat. Okay, regular pigling. Gonna pass him. Okay, there's a brute over there. Oh, there's one right here. Do that. Oh. I wanted to lock that guy out. All right. Let's see if we can take care of this brute. If he comes back down. Unfortunately, he is choosing to not do that. There he is. Okay, we got him. Apparently that was a quest. Which is interesting. Okay, here we go. We're coming up to the top. We gotta be really careful not to get knocked down. Yeah, I don't see any brutes immediately. So what we're gonna do is lock ourselves in here. We did get ancient debris. See if they're mad. Doesn't seem like it. Hey, I'm not sure if that was the only chest here. But I think we'll continue to try to get up to the top and proceed from there. I know from past experience there's chests sometimes hidden in this lava, but let's just head up. See if I can find a spot to maybe block off the lava too. I can hear the brutes, and it is terrifying. Oh, uh-oh. Got a problem. Not sure how to get out of it without disconnecting, so I will just spectator. And let's find... it seemed like it was a ghost block, but maybe not. Oh, I think it's the flask letting us fly is what we are experiencing. Yeah, there's no lava there. Okay, check our surroundings. Okay, that's good. We'll look at the top, and that lava fall should be gone by the time we head back. Okay, so this is all set for the top. We can now head back over here. And for locating the chests, I know a lot of people like have their spawn locations memorized, but I do not. There's probably a chest over there as a mirror to the other side, but I'd like to check this kind of like side by side. So I'm going to hop down. That brings the brutes. And we've got a chest right there. Is that a brute or a pigling? I think I'm safe to jump. Have him hop up. He can. Maybe he can't. Let's just go for it. Okay, he's dead. Quick loot. Didn't get a template there. Should we go for the other side, guys? What do you guys think? Might just have to... I think we're going too slow here. So I'm just gonna go kind of raw here, and if we die, we die. No templates, unfortunately. I swear there was probably another chest up there. darn it. Yeah, I'm going to enter here. No brutes on this level, which is good. Can I put this in mining tunnel or escape tunnel? Oh. Guess it didn't have far to go, did it? Yeah, we're just looking for maybe one more chest on this level. If not, we may have to go to Stealth's Bastion and loot there. What on earth just killed him? It wasn't me. That I can promise. Yeah, I'm not seeing other chests here. Can they be in this down below section? Oh, okay, we're gonna have to fight. Just taking a look around. Hey! Milo, thank you so much for the follow. Guys, I'm going to, I think something's like broken. I'm going to try to fix some things here. So like, did that play for you guys? Yeah, something's wrong with my Twitch overlay. So you guys heard it, okay. But I'm not seeing it. Unless I'm blind. Okay, sorry, I apologize. I'm going to play it one more time here in just a second. I need to just fix one little thing here. That's really weird. So it's not showing it to me, at least. I'm going to have to look at that later, it seems. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. Let's get back to it, shall we? Stealth, if you're still here, could I utilize that bastion you have? But again, Milo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Ooh, and it's got a waystone. Beautiful. So this is even, this is the one you can get the vibranium templates in. But for us, we are just trying to get a plain old template for netherite. I will say though, I'm unfamiliar with all of the chest locations. Our best bet will probably be to like stand out here in the middle and look for them. So we can see there's one over here. Ah, no dice. We're having really bummer luck with this. I just need to see another chest to go to here. I'm sure I missed one. Yeah, at this rate, I'm a little worried about getting the netherite in time as well. Holy cow. We cannot find a template. Let's see if we can loot this chest. Bummer, dude. May have to join the server trend of just duping it. So we are getting awfully unlucky. And I really want to get progress done. We spent far too much time on this. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we're going to have to dupe a template from somebody. For those who don't know, when I say dupe, it is the legitimate method of, with the templates, netherrack, the template, and diamonds. We'll probably have to do that. And maybe we can see if we can make a sight potion for ancient debris, if we need to. So I'm gonna hold on to the scrap for a second. Now that we have the potion sites in the game, let's throw everything else away. And I think there was, I put away those diamond boots we looted. I'm gonna put those on. Now this netherite scrap, netherite or sight powder, just requires these materials. So we need to make a pestle. And we need to make a, if I can press the right button, a mortar. You can use nether brick. So why don't we cook up a little bit of our netherrack here. Wi-Fi coming in. How are you today? I'm doing all right. Doing all right. A little worried that even more stuff seems to be broken on the stream with all the updates that came out today. Specifically, I'm concerned about my alerts not working. Because I really enjoy my alert system. Yeah, so that worked. So why didn't Milo's go through? Any ideas? Anybody? Okay, 1 second stealth. I'm gonna try one more time playing Milo's. There we go. Okay, give me just a second, folks. Okay, we should be fine. Oh, that's interesting, TK. I don't know why it wasn't. It seemed maybe it was just broken on my OBS. Hey Booster says, I tend to get flight of some kind before going to the nether. And Digital Miner is also great for getting ancient debris. Yeah, Digital Miner's way too far away for us right now, though. We're just trying to get all the modium to make a builder at this moment. Okay, I understand. That makes sense, TK. Yeah, let's really before I TPA or here, let's do the TPA to stealth really quick. Let's just get this done. We'll go to stealth. We'll loot the chest. Hey, we did get a template in it. So awesome. Thank you, stealth. Let's head back home and let's get a ore site up and going here. So I'm going to put a lot of this away. We did get some better boots. And because we're doing so much looting, I think I'm going to wear the luck boots for now. Okay, before we forget, let's duplicate the template. We have all that diamond ore to fortune that we collected earlier. We'll start with this. That should be enough. Grab our... We're only fortune 2 right now, but we're getting there. Get a bit of diamonds. Let's, I just want to dupe the template once for now. Maybe we'll do one more. So there we go. So we got 2 backups. 2 backup templates. And we should have the nether brick to make a pestle. Or sorry, the mortar part of it. Okay. And now what are we missing for this? We need to get the dust it requires. Then we have to do that twice. There we go. Netherite, orsite, powder. So now we cook it to get calcinate, and then we brew. Now the thing is I want to make a charm for this. That is, let me see here. Well, first let's make sure. Okay, so this is what they look like now. Can it take? Oh, you can't extend it anymore. Okay, so that's perfect. Yeah, we want to make a charm of netherite scrap site. So that's what we're going to go for. Let's grab a brewing stand. We should have the bottles from earlier. 2, 3. Now, I believe the calcinated orsite. Oh, I think it has to be in a blast furnace. I think we looted one of those. Yep, there it is. Let's put down a blast furnace. And I believe to brew the potion, we only need... It's a different form, so it's mundane. And mundane is, yeah, like anything. So we're going to use redstone for mundane. So let's make our water bottles mundane. We're going to need blaze powder. We're actually going to need a bit of blaze powder for the charm making as well. So let's do that. Put 1, 2. Grab our calcination. And I double checked. You can no longer extend it. You can only make splash. So we don't need to worry about that. Let's go ahead and as soon as this finishes, boom, calcinate. take a quick rest. And I need to fix one little thing. Boop. All right, should be good now. That should have finished the potions. Then we craft it into our charm. Now these charms can be made infinite with an eternal stella, but we're not that far yet. And they can also be made infinite with infusion enchanting, which is like the intended way to make it so it's unbreakable. But we're not that, we haven't started apotheosis either. So we are actually just going to use the durability of this currently. And what we'll do is we'll head into the nether here. And if we look at ancient debris, I was hoping it would show the world gen layer, but apparently it doesn't. So we will just go to probably like Y16, activate the ore site, and go from there. The people with the blue names, for some reason, just don't come through on my OBS. I think that's Elmo. Sassy Elmo. How you doing, Elmo? Hope you're having a good one. Oh, that makes sense, Hayabusa. Well, I wouldn't want to do it the ore site potion. I wouldn't want to use... personally, I wouldn't want to do it the pylon method anyway. I'd prefer to just infusion enchant it. But I could see that being really useful for early game or for specific needs. So I'm going to just do a quick look around. Make sure there's... Yep, so it is working. Let's turn it off. Let's get down a bit deeper here. Oh my gosh, please stop hitting ores. Why? Okay, there we go. We're already down to about Y20. So let's try to be quick here. I'm probably just going to utilize Shapeless for now. And I think we'll just get enough to make the pick, because all the rest of our ancient debris is going to come from the mining dimension. Let's do that. Okay, that should be enough. Let's turn that off. And let's head back home. Now, we could 4-to-1 this with Theurgy, but I don't have Theurgy set up yet. So I think we'll just use a squeezer because we currently have 1 scrap. I think we're just going to go for squeezing it because I don't want to set up Theurgy just yet. We will do it eventually. I just don't want to at this moment. I want to get progress done, you know? So let's grab 2 of this for now. And I do prefer a pressure plate. But why don't we store this here? I'm going to stop holding diamonds on our backpack. Keep our diamonds here. Run over here with our plate. And we'll just do it manually. They changed it. I should have looked at it closer. Oh, now it's a 75% chance. Oof. That's what we get for not playing for so long. Well, we do have to use 1 more ancient debris to get us to 4. I guess now we know we really want to go and get our Theurgy ore duplication set up as soon as we can. And I think I'm going to put this away too. We're not using the gold helmet for piglings. Let's get rid of that memory. And let's make our netherite ingot. That's going to do a bunch of quests. Let's claim their rewards. See what we get. We got some scrap, an extra template. Probably could have done that before we claimed some of our material, but it is what it is, folks. Let's put that away. Swift sneak, very nice. Put away that scrap. And now what we'll do is we're going to turn our silk touch pick into our netherite. And now we need to try and find some. Ooh, I'm going to choose an oak drawer. We need to try to find some alumodium. So we're going to hope the ancient city that is public, the public ancient city, doesn't already have all of its alumodium mined. Hammer gives 2. Oh, maybe I should have then used the hammer, slow burn. Before you couldn't use the hammer with it. I didn't know you could now. But yeah, I love Theurgy. Hey, Busa, I love it. Once again, I'm going to have to look at the name. Shield that binds. Yo, is this public? Yes and no. It is a trusted player system. You can apply for the whitelist, and we do those in bulk processing on Sundays. We were doing them daily since the server launched 3 days ago, but we're going back to on Sundays now. If you want to immediately be on the whitelist, Twitch subs and YouTube members and lifetime supporters can also immediately be on. But you can join for free by applying to the whitelist. All right, so let's head to that ancient city here. And I think what we'll do is probably head for an edge, while also checking the walls here for any exposed alumodium. I try to be careful here. How do we want to go about this? Okay, we landed. We're good. Let's run along the wool here. I like to start at an edge. So here we are at an edge. And there is some things I want to mine, but you know what we don't have, guys, is a hoe. However, if we loot, I'm sure we'll get one, because there tends to be diamond hoes in a lot of the chests. Yep, just like that. Boom. Let's sort this. We'll take some of the apples, topaz. Ooh, another scroll to learn. We'll take some regen, legendary ink, maybe the swift sneak, runestone, and I think that is good for now. All right, so looking around, I'm not seeing alumodium here, but let's go get rid of this shrieker. Okay, all good. I think I should be okay to grab some of these diamonds now. And I think we'll just, we'll travel around the outside. Looking for exposed, that might, nope, that's just the white vines. I was hoping that was some alumodium, but we'll see. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Shield That Binds. I apologize once again. For some reason, I guess my viewers can hear the alerts, but I can't for some reason right now. So I'm sorry if I'm late, but thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And yeah, in the Discord, you will see a channel called Whitelist FAQ. And you can utilize that to learn how to apply for the whitelist. You're going to want to also make sure you read the lag FAQ, the rules of the server. We function on a 3-strike system. Man, people keep doing things that just aren't showing up in OBS. There we go. Okay. All right, looking inside here real quick. Blood affinity. I'm going to take the disc fragments, shield, peridot. I'll take the books and the torches. I don't want to do too much looting. Let's focus on all the modium. I'm really hoping that the person who put this public here, I'm hoping they haven't mined all the modium. You know what we don't have on us though? Is a brush to get all the modium template. We need to get one of those. Let's grab a brush and head on back. Okay. So not only do we need to look for exposed all the modium, but we need to look for the clay to sweep. And since we can't fly, we do have to be extra careful with the walking around with the skulk sensors. We need to find the area that has the clay. They tend to be on the sides of the main walkway. And then constantly check the sky. Just going to head over here. Probably going to set off some shriekers, but I want to get to the wool. There we go. And I'm trying to look for the clay walls too. Ooh, this is a good spot. Let's look around here. So no clay on that side. There's the main structure. So the clay might be over on the other side of this. So why don't we get across? I don't see any shriekers. Run along the wool. There is a warden nearby. I can hear the heartbeat. Oh. I want to be back up on wool. Okay, what do we got? What do we got, folks? Okay, so here's the area where we could find the clay. I'm going to hop down. And you guys are going to have to tell me if I miss spotting all the modium. There's so many ores that I'm sure I'm going to miss spotting it. Granted that, once again, that all depends on whether or not the players that have come here have already mined out all of it. It's right on. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I'm Fallen Pumpkin, your host. Be sure to join the Discord for any information regarding whitelisting and to keep up to date on the servers and when I'm live. Thanks again for the follow. Sorry, I'm not seeing any. Also not seeing any clay. This is a lot harder without flight. Hey, Francescox. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Be sure to join the Discord for any information. All right. Guys, I'm not seeing any clay or all the modium. This is sad. I'm seeing lots of diamonds. Whoever looted this one did leave a lot of diamonds, but I think that's going to be the extent of what we can find. Maybe we should have came here with a jetpack just so that we could fly over everything like we have before. Because finding the clay is definitely being more difficult. We've kind of looped back on accident. Let's just head south for a bit. Yeah, I'll get back south and then we'll look around here. Oh, Shrieker. Shoot. Oh man, we're 0 for 2 right there. Let's just, let's pause for a minute, guys. Let's let the blindness pass. We're already almost 2 hours into trying to get to Aldemodium tier. I think I'm going to have to rename the YouTube stream because we have hardly worked on the base. Oh, no. Okay. We got to run. Yeah, we were supposed to do base progression. And part of that was I wanted to get a builder up and running in the mining dimension. But at least compared to our other playthroughs, this is the longest it has ever taken us to get Aldemodium. And I don't know if that's just because of everything being looted within the world border or what. This is definitely taking a minute here. Good to see you, dude. Hey, good to see you as well. All right, it's got to be... Yeah, okay. I'm starting to think that whoever found this particular ancient city and made the public waypoint, waystone, and then everybody that's come here, I think people went around and literally mined all the Aldemodium there was. Even though it's more prominent in the mining dimension, I'm starting to feel pretty confident in saying that it has all been mined out. Because I am not seeing some. Stealth says he sees some, so let's TPA to Stealth, just so that we can start making progress. Okay, I'll try to remember to call you Dan. I'm really bad at getting used to that, but I'll try to do better. But all right, so Stealth has led us to some Aldemodium slate ore. Let's check. So there is 2 in the vein mine, but you do have to mine them manually, for those wondering. And then the biggest thing is we need to get a template. The downside of duplicating an Aldemodium template, I believe, takes netherite. And they've taken away the cheese of making the tools directly out of Aldemodium itself. So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to get our hands on a template. The question is, quest-wise, we got the brush, trims. I'm just going to claim everything real quick. And Aldemodium. Oh, this was locked. What was it locked behind? Oh, it makes you kill the warden to do the quests? Oh, that sucks. So I can't even get any of the loot here without killing a warden. Interesting. We'll have to look at that later. I'll be around reminding you, no stress. Sounds good, Dan. All right. Well, with our Aldemodium ore, we have a couple options. or processing? Biggest thing, I think we're just going to fortune the ore. And hope. Oh, but we would need netherite fortune. And we don't have that, guys. Oh gosh. We've made a bit of a rough step without going into theurgy. Oh boy. But I think we'll, what I was going to say though, I think we're going to pause on the all the modium, writing. I don't know how to properly pronounce. Do I say Rydion? Rydion? Oh boy. Can you do tools with silent gear? Yeah, you can. But guys, I think what we're going to do is rather than try to make an all the modium pick at this time, we just need all the modium nuggets. That's all we need right now. I think we're going to save. Yeah, okay, we're going to be fine because we can get so much more all the modium in the oh gosh, guys, in the mining dimension that we don't need to be too picky about processing it currently. We do have a sag mill, so let's sag our all the modium. And it's fine that we only got one, because with this one, we can duplicate it to 2, smelt that up, and get all the nuggets we need. We'll worry about the all the modium templates later, maybe when we can trade somebody for one. Radian. Okay. That makes sense. Ooh, so, Jean, I haven't, I know it's possible now to use all the modium with silent gear, but I personally have not done it yet. It will be something we explore in this series, especially as we're doing the silent gear section of the... Oh, we got a free netherite ingot. When we're doing the silent gear section of the museum project, we'll be able to try and look at using all the modium with it. Polar Bear says, Fallen, go to your portal. There's something there for you, sir. Ooh, that reminds me, we should probably get our mailbox down. Something for you, boss. Oh my gosh. And a potion of flying. Holy cow. Thank you so much, Polar Bear. For now, what I'm going to do, so I'll loot this. I can't really use the jetpack yet, since we don't have proper power gen. I'm going to put it in my ender chest for now. And so this has the quarry enchantment. I don't know what that does. I'll have to read up on that. Battle mage boots, which I want. And a nice chest, some nice pants. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at those later, Polar Bear. But thank you so much for the gift. Oh yeah, that'd be crazy. Iron pickaxe with all the modium tips. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn how to properly utilize it. For sure. But I think what I'm going to do from here is we're going to get our nuggets. And we need 8 of them. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. We froze. Whoa, everything's freezing. That was really weird. Hopefully the stream's okay. Let's finally make our teleport pad. So we make the 1. We can't get the quest yet because we haven't killed another, or warden, but that's all right. Let's put down our teleport pad and see where it puts us. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be near anybody's mining operations. But just remember that in case here on the server, in case another person's quarry area overlaps, put your quarry inside of a claimed chunk. Just to be clear. All right, let's go back home. And now we can start trying to see if we have the materials to make everything we need for the builder. So let's go ahead and try and make this. We're going to need a machine frame. Oh, I should have put that in my inventory. Just in case if it's for a quest. We're going to need some redstone blocks. And there is our builder, one of my favorite methods of quarrying. We're going to need our shape card for quarrying. To get a clearing quarry, we start with a basic quarry. Now, the one I want most is silk, but that requires a nether star. So we can't do silk yet. Fortune, we do have a gas tier. So I think we'll just have to go with fortune for now. Let's go ahead and first make a regular shape card. We're going to need bricks. Why don't we get some clay and some bricks here? Oh, that's interesting, Death Star. It's supposed to be just completely unmineable to where it stops on it, and you're supposed to have to do the tell it to continue even if operation is not possible. But if you're telling me that it currently will just destroy the aldomodium, then yeah, we're gonna need to blacklist it. For those that don't know, all the aldomodium ores are designed to be unautomatable. Like you can't mine them with quarries and the like. But that is by design. Okay, so we don't have any clay. And we don't have any bricks, so let's go get some clay. I put away the shovel. We really need to get a tool with the apotheosis affix has like in this, I'll use iron as an example, has iron effectiveness on all blocks. Looks like, unfortunately, Distant Horizons is confusing the mining dimension. That is a bummer. I wonder if I can blacklist. I may have to actually like go in the config. I'm not familiar enough with how to tell it to ignore that dimension. We'll have to look at that later. For now, we're just going to have to deal with some visual bugs, which is unfortunate. Yeah, still, that's the main way to get it. Like how, so aldomodium can be found in the overworld, albeit rarely, but in the mining dimension, it's much more prevalent. Vibranium can be found in the nether very rarely, but in the other, it's much more prevalent. That's how all of those work. And if you look at aldomodium ore, yeah, see it says found in the deep slate layer of the mining dimension. And it should say the same for like vibranium and such. It'll tell you in the quarried quest. Oh yeah, okay, we'll have to check it out. Unfortunately, I'm wondering I don't have all the mods chapter because I haven't killed a warden, so I don't know if I can even see that. About getting all the modium. Or I want to see where it tells you it'll skip it. Oh, yeah. So if it's just to the right of this, so that's until we kill the warden, we can't see that, unfortunately. That only works because you're a moderator, Stealth. You are an op. Just don't use it. Only works for ops. Gotta remember that. You are a server admin. You don't find all the modium in other, you find vibranium. Or, well, I think you still can find all the modium. Like, you can loot it, if that makes sense. But anyway, let's continue here. So, I've already, through the sidetracks, I have now forgotten what we were trying to do. So, give me just a second. We need clay. That's right. Let's get some clay, guys. My bad. I didn't mean to get so lost there. That's so unfortunate. But yeah, let's come in here and we'll get a few bricks going. Why don't we take some of that out, put that in there, and do like 26. That's fine, and we'll keep a waystone on us for if we need it. And once the bricks are done, in fact, let's double up here. We'll be able to make our shape card. Once we have a nether star, I do prefer to silk with my builders, specifically so that I can do my AE2 ore processing with enchanted annihilation planes, which is my personal favorite. But we are going to need a filter in this case to tell it not to mine all the modium. So let's grab a filter module. And hopefully I can just tag it myself. Yeah, I think the best way... It's going to be under... Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm going to go with... Ores all the modium. Perfect. There we go. This is a blacklist. All right. Should be plenty of brick. And let's get our shape card. And then a quarry. Sure, it's using the base tools. That's fine. Shape card quarry's done. And then we want to turn this into fortune, because that's what we can do right now. And we want clearing. Beautiful. Now, a big part of setting this up is actually going to be storing the items it mines. It's very, very important. And while I like to use an AE2 system for it, we're too early game for that. And we need to store the bulk items as well. So I think the method we're going to use for storing the items is going to have to be like a super, as upgraded as we can get chest for now from sophisticated. As much as I want to use a backpack, the upgrades for it will be too expensive. Now, we already have a barrel that is I wish I could speak sometimes, guys. What's it called? That's not a limited barrel. This won't let us double up the chests, but that's fine. Let's just continue with this for now. Let's see if we can upgrade this a bit. And we're going to have to be really careful to make sure we set this up in such a way that we won't ever cause lag for the server. That's the most important step. So yeah, we're going to go all the way to diamond. And then we need 2 stack for chests. So we need 2 stack tier 1s. Done. And then I think we're going to go copper to save on the iron. So let's go copper. Iron, we're going to have to pull from our iron farm here. Oops, I need to leave 1 since we haven't locked that. So let's... Boop. Okay. Let's make some iron blocks. Throw those in and go iron, iron. And we don't have a lot of gold that I can think of. We might have... Yeah, we only have like 8 over here. We can try. Why don't we see how much we get for fortuning this? That gives us to 14, and then we can ore hammer it to 34. We might have enough here. So we'll wait for that. And while that's being made, something important we need to also make. So if you go to sophisticated and look at some of these upgrades that are available, what's really going to be important for, and this is required for anybody playing on our servers, is you have to have overflow protection. In this case, we're going to get a void. And there's other things we can do to also help with overflow, but we'll have to demonstrate that as we get to it. I'm gonna show you guys how we can use redstone to just stop the quarrying. But for now, to follow the rules of the server, we need void. And then the only other thing I can think of, while it'd be nice to do a compacting upgrade, I don't know if we do a compacting upgrade yet. Those that are wondering. So this is these are the compacting, to where we can automatically compress like the stone, the stone, the netherrack, the end stone, all of that. But for now, I don't think we're quite ready to do that. Just in terms of storage space, we're running off of 1 barrel right now. Let's come over here. I'd really like to do this as a shulker shell, but we haven't been to the... Oh, wrong thing. We haven't been to the end yet. So let's just go ahead and... I may have to make the upgrade. Oh, we don't have to use the template with it. I guess you only have to do that with the backpacks. Boop. There we go. So that should give us a lot of storage space, as well as the quest reward. Gives us a bunch of upgrades, which is great. And maybe we can use those on this chest. Gold, diamond, to netherite. Beautiful. All right. So let's see if we can do the gold upgrade. I would need 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 2 tier 3 stack upgrades. I don't really have enough diamonds to go any higher for now. But this should allow us... Let's see what our current... Yeah, 4,096. 4,096. I want higher. We just don't have the diamonds. And unfortunately, they've made it so you can only put 2 stack upgrades in at a time right now, for those wondering. If we have enough diamonds, maybe we upgrade one of them. I'd like to be in the tens of thousands, personally. Ugh, wrong pickaxe. Ooh, that only put us to 10. It's going to be close. It's going to use a lot of our diamonds. But we can put one of these diamond tier. That's going to give us 8,000. Okay, good enough for now. Good enough for now, folks. Looking at Apotheosis, I'm wondering if we can enchant our tool, but let's worry about the quarry for now. Let's grab this. It'll drop its upgrades because we're not using the tape. We'll eventually use tape. But with void storage, we should be fine. The only other thing we need is power. And for our power, since we don't have good power gen yet, we're just going to use a Iron Furnaces power gen. That's what we're going to go for. So I'm actually going to steal one of our copper furnaces, right? Didn't we? I don't think we upgraded any of the ones out here. I'm going to steal this copper furnace. And we're going to go iron. Oh, I think we're going to be just short. Oh, we're going to have enough to go gold. That's awesome. Can't go diamond. But with that and a generator. Augment, if I can, here, this is going to be easier to do if I just go to iron furnaces. And we want a fuel efficiency. And a generator. We need a repeater. Generator. Perfect. And since we're really low on item transportation systems at this time, I'm going to make one more sophisticated card to push coal to the furnace. And we'll do that through an advanced hopper upgrade if we can make it. It looks like we're going to be okay. I think we have enough. So there we go. That's all of that. And then last but not least, thinking of the orientation of where everything's going to be, we need a way to transport the power to the builder. And in this case, just because it's for ease of use, we will just use a energy pipe if we have the resources. Ooh, we're low on redstone, but we have just enough. Okay. Last but not least, let's grab a pipes wrench. That'll also start a quest for us. And that should honestly be everything we need to start a quarry here. So let's go ahead and head over. Yep, still can't use it with a shield. Head over here. And gosh, sorry, one second. My phone is blowing up. Yeah, I think we're good. And what we're going to do is we're going to come kind of to right here, I think. We want northeast. Let's go ahead and put down a builder like so. And just to be safe, okay, we're all in the chunk. All the items will be going to this chest. This chest will have some stack upgrades, some void, and a pusher. The void needs to be set to void overflow of all items. Void overflow. Our pusher is going to do no pulling, but will push out the back any coal. That coal coming out the back is going to, oh, actually, so that we don't worry about it getting mined, let's change that to left. So a left push into this furnace, which we're going to upgrade. And then we need to tell it that output power out the bottom. Perfect, that's what we want. We're not going to use the auto input, auto output. Those are horrible for servers. And that should all be good. All that's left is a energy pipe. And we needed a lever, but we'll make one in a second. Let's make sure all this is good. So our filter card is set to blacklist all the modium, which is what we want. And then we need to set up the dimensions of our card. So we're going to go for a 256. And then if we look at the height we're at right now, I believe we did the math one time. For now, I'm just going to say 258, and we'll do some experimenting later. So we're going to go 256, 258, 256, solid box. Because if you look at some of these, you don't want it hollow. Solid box. If we put this in here, we can then do some alignment, and we want the northeast corner. Now, if we generate a preview, we should see that it's kind of up in the air here. 362. Thanks, Fam Keen. Hey, Dalinator, thank you so much for the follow. Because I think I did that wrong. It's on the wrong side. Let's do, builder at. We want builder at northwest. Perfect. And just like that. The only thing we need to do is apparently it is 362 for depth. Need to redo that one. Should still, oh, nope, that's not right. I swear that was the one to press. I guess it's still just going up too high. Well, we can modify that. The negative's not working right. We can just do the math ourselves. So half of 362 would be like 181. Right? Am I thinking that right? 181? Did that put it like right there? Ah, perfect. I nailed that. Okay, there we go. So with that, we've set this to void overflow of all items. We've also told it to push coal to this furnace. Let's go grab a lever and some coal to get it started. Let's come over in here. Make a lever, because that's my preferred method. Grab a little bit of coal. Oh, but we're fortune. We're fortune. We're not silk quarry yet, so everything's going to be fine. Let's start generating some power here. And then our settings, we're not going to use highlighting. Single run and stop. Don't wait if not possible. And I think block sounds muted. Yep. Entities not moved. Yep. All that is how we want it. Redstone to activate. Our filter looks good. Because we do want the building blocks themselves for now. This is going to be running really slow with our current power gen setup. I think power is going to be the next big thing we work on. And it's not infused at all. But this will start. So it's going to be really, really slow here at the start, like I said, but it'll at least start mining some blocks for us. So let's leave this running while we work on other things for now. Biggest thing being power gen. Maybe we do some power gen in the mining dimension for the builder itself. For that, I want to build a basic reactor. It's my favorite method to go. And something we're going to need to do is process our uranium, or at least a portion of it. We should have some over here. Yep. Bunch of uranium ore. We'll just fortune to it for now. And I believe this doesn't... Let's see if this... Okay, that does work now. So let's just put down a bunch of this. And fortunate. And I think we're going to hammer our uranium dust. We do need another hammer. I'd prefer to use platinum, but this is what we got to do for now. Oops. See if I can prepare this right. There we go. So there's all of our uranium dust. And we haven't set up like automatic. Oh, is this the... Hold on, let's make an upgrade for iron furnaces here. Called the blasting upgrade. Which I think I'm just gonna grab our blast furnace because I don't want to craft one right now. Is that right? I swear I thought it wasn't it called a factory upgrade? Ah. That's what I needed. Factory is what makes it use power. And we are like officially out of redstone dust. We might have some redstone dust ore in storage. But even though it's going to be slower, I'm going to use the fuel efficient on this furnace. But let's start trying to produce some of our reactor items. So I'm going to unfavorite everything. And we're going to be going off of the basic version. So if we reactor space basic, we can see all the basic parts. Gonna need a control, some casing. We're not even going to worry about glass, fuel rod, solid access port, and we're not going to do a charging port. We are just going to do a passive energy power tap. Perfect. Now to make these, the reactor casings are iron, graphite, and sand. And we're going to be a little bit behind on graphite purely because of... Okay, we can use charcoal purely because of not having the resources available to us. But why don't we side by side this here? So we're getting graphite. Iron will be coming from our iron farm. And in terms of... Let's think here. In terms of sand, we might need to go get some. Now, I know there is deserts nearby. Or maybe not a desert, but a beachhead. We might just have to steal our sand from there for now until we set up our automatic sand production via mechanism and cobble gens. So I'm just going to steal sand from here. Since this is by our base, I don't mind about the destruction for now. Let's head back home. Ooh, that ate like all the ham. Put all that away. Let's grab a bit of our graphite, a bit of our uranium. And let's make a bunch of reactor keys. I say a bunch, it's going to be like 3. Yep, 3. And we're going to need quite a bit, but what I want to do is work section by section. And as we can see, redstone's going to be a serious bottleneck right now. We may have to do some manual mining while our quarry is spinning up. That may be our only option. But reactor control basic. We're going to need one of these, which does mean we need a comparator. And we should now be able to make some more casing. We probably won't get the reactor set up today, but at least we can get some of the parts crafted. Let's go for our controller. So that's done and out of the way. We only need one control rod, which we already have the pistons for. So really it's just waiting on graphite currently. Let's pause uranium and focus on graphite. And I'm certain this is going to be running out of fuel here. And oh guys, we were supposed to get a log farm up and running today, and we did not. That is unfortunate. But it is what it is. I think we're going to need... I might try to apothesize our pickaxe. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add apotheosis here. And I need to get some more gem dust, and we were going to use the ballasts and any grays. Okay, I think we're good there. And then what we need to do is tag it apoth. Yep, there we go. This is all the gear we have that has been tagged with apotheosis. And I didn't realize we had a purple. Oh, wow. But what I'm looking for is blues. I remember us having a couple to use here. And we're going to need to make more of the... What are they called? Rebirth sigils. But for now, let's smash all of this. Let's see what our options are. Ooh, to existing fortune. But the problem is I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me, can blue or rare level apotheosis, can it roll on tools, has blank effectiveness on all blocks? Does anybody know? Go rebirth. Get a few of these. Because I really want... uh-oh, server crash. Just lag. I really want the... has blank effectiveness. Like really bad. Okay, we need arcane sands and netherite. Do we have 2 purple items? We have this sword. I think the only other... Oh, right there. Perfect. Let's first just try the chest. Oh, 2. Look at that. Okay. Let's actually upgrade our reforging. And we need... I think we already have the nether brick. Do we have everything ready? Or do we need to make the netherite ingot? Perfect. Let's go ahead and put that down. And what I want to look at... I'm going to have to break this apart just to get some sands here. 2 to existing fortune. Breaking certain blocks converts it to sand. That's new. Sand forming pickaxe. Or convert to stone. Holy cow. Some of these are crazy. I really just wanted this has X effectiveness. Okay, so it can. So do you see that? This tool has diamond effectiveness against all blocks. So we could do that with a shovel. What is our best shovel right now? Did I get rid of all our shovels? I could swear we had more. Maybe we, it's very likely we broke them all down, honestly. We may just have to use this shovel and do some cleaning up of it later. You know what? Since it's not even enchanted, let's make a fresh diamond shovel. For now. And we'll worry about enchanting later. Let's come over here. And we can do, this tool has diamond effectiveness against all blocks. As much as, oh, I didn't mean to click it. Oh, well, I clicked it. I was going to say, I was going to look at the pickaxe again, but I clicked it. Perfect. So here we go. So this can now be used as our axe, as a pickaxe, as everything. So I'm actually going to get our silk touch enchants back off of this pickaxe I'm wielding. Keep it netherite so that we can mine all the modium, but there is no other need to have it. So for those that are unfamiliar with Super Factory Manager, we can just use an anvil, some obsidian, and some books to get our enchants. So we'll come over here. It is as simple as on the ground, throw your tool and some books, drop an anvil, and just like that, it rips the enchants off. I don't know why I picked back up the anvil. Without destroying the pick, and gives us the enchants. So, next step we're going to do is also on an anvil. Let's combine these 2 books, and hopefully the anvil doesn't break. Nice. Let's put these on the pickaxe, or the shovel. Store that. This will be our main mining tool. And why don't we also double check in terms of ancient debris. We've got 3 more. I'm going to upgrade the shovel to netherite. I think is what we're going to do. Alamer coming in. Tevi Scam. I'm back. Welcome back. Good to see you. Oh, beautiful. So with this, I should be able to, the whole reason I was going on that tangent is so that we could let things cook, as well as we need to do some logging. But how you doing today, Tevi? Or Alamer? Hope you're having a good day. If I can replant a little bit here as we go. Just gonna get a few logs because we're starting to run really low on all of our planks. Oh, nice. Yeah, sleeving new magic cards is always a exciting time. I am going to take a bit of coal here to use in our power gen. Or you know what? I need a... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cook up some charcoal. Oh, we have a... Let's pull out the blast. Pick up some charcoal. And do like 32 coal. So that I can continue making graphite. Alright, let's see if we can make our control rod now. Oh, we need some of that graphite back. Boom, there's the control rod. Now, I think we can do a 3x3, so we only need one fuel rod. So that works. And technically we want 2 of these, but I think we can get away with 1 for now, just to see if this will work. Just 1, and then the power tap, which is going to be the redstone problem. Oh, we might have just enough. No. Come on. There we go. Perfect. So now all we need is casings. I think we perfectly used all the casings we had, it looks like. So let's come back over here. Try to make some more casing. And I guess we just really got to wait for things to cook for a bit. Before we can build the reactor. So what we got quest-wise. Ooh, some really good loot. We actually got an advanced pipe upgrade. Some blocks of coal. We got some slime. Let's put these away. We got redstone and slime, which is good. Silver to gold, which we don't have, but iron to gold. Let's use that right here, like immediately. And put back in our logs. Charcoal, coal. Let's do that. Yeah, that was some good rewards. I'm impressed. Okay, so we have enough to do the base. Let's go start the base here. So we're going to go back to our mining dimension, where our guy is mining, and look at that. It's already getting some resources. Very nice. And we're going to want to connect here power-wise. So I think we'll build our reactor right here. With those down, let's go controller, fuel rod, control rod, power tap in the back, one access port for now. And that means we just need 13 more casings. And we'll be able to test if this will work. So we're getting close. We're getting close, guys. Let's see if we can speed this up in any way. The hardest part's going to be getting enough graphite. We may need to go mine some coal. Mr. Tucanet coming in. My boy is still live? Yeah, we're at 2 hours, about 2 hours 40 minutes now. We're going pretty solid here. We might end it soon. But so far we're doing okay. Yeah, I'm going to actually cook all that coal. Yeah, we're running out of space for things, but I think we'll be all right. All right, let's see if we have... Ooh, actually, give me back that diamond pipe upgrade. We can use that at the back of the reactor. I'm really, really hoping that the 3x3 with basic works. I can't remember if it has to be 5x5. All right, what are we up to? 6. We're getting there. Oh, I guess we teleported back. Let's go look at this. This should allow us to go. Uh-oh. Oh, is it just my... Ah, there we go. Let's put these down. Yep, and now 7 more. I really hope this works, guys. I really do. Oh, okay. So another limitation hit. We're out of iron. We have the iron blocks, but this is also a good time to... I was going to say to smelt some of our iron ore we got, but now that I'm thinking about it, our furnaces are at like full capacity right now. So we will just break down the iron blocks. Seven. There we go, guys. So let's go back to our quarry and reactor. Reload our chunks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It did form a valid multi-block. Look at that, folks. All right, let's put down our energy pipe. And come over here, and we're going to use our input for... Oh, do I have to... Oh, whoa. I thought we could... Oh, if I shift-click, it works. Okay, shift-clicking it and worked. So this isn't going to be a crazy amount of power, but it should be more than our little furnace. I do want to make sure that... Our fuel rods are 0. Yep, that's fine. And let's see what it can do. Oh yeah, look at that. Around 2.5k FE a tick. That is beautiful. I would like to, when we make a 5x5, I like to use the redstone controls to turn this on and off if the energy buffer is full. But the interesting part is the energy buffer shouldn't be filling up. I think we're running into the weird limitation of the builder not being able to accept certain degrees of power. We may have to finagle it a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off this auto push feature. I'm going to break this. And we may have to go to active energy port. You guys will see what I mean here. Let's do that. Let's turn it off. Head back home. Let's get an active forge energy port. Yep. Okay. We want this one because it's also basic. Oh no, the redstone. Don't do it to us, game. Oh, there's 4. There's 4. We might just be able to make this. Oh my gosh. Okay. And what we're going to do is actually rebuild the reactor. Are we lagging? My vein mine's not working. It's really weird. Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm using the shovel tool here. That's what we get for putting it on a shovel, but that's fine. Yeah, since we know the direction it's mining is here and over, we should be able to just build our reactor like so. Hopefully this will bypass the issue with builders accepting power. So we want to make sure it's active, which means it will push. We'll put our fuel access on the side, a fuel rod. We need our controller, and then control rod and blocks. Okay, that brought us active. Let's put in some uranium and kick her on. There we go. Now it's literally taking as much power as this is producing. So we're not building up an internal energy buffer. It's all going into this. It should be able to work a bit faster now, which is exciting. And I think we will just take out the advanced hopper upgrade. Beautiful, folks. Look how much faster we're going now compared to before. We're cruising. This should allow us to start next episode, next stream, as long as because I haven't seen Seer Plane, so I think I need to AFK. If I AFK, let our quarry run for a bit. We should be able to come back to quite a lot of resources, which will greatly, greatly increase what we can do while live, which is going to be awesome. So I think I will load this up and sit AFK here, monitor it, let it quarry for quite a while. And next stream, we're going to actually be able to get things done. Oh, so the one under the iron farm is actually a drawer currently, Hayabusa, and that's why. But yeah, we'll get that figured out. Ladies and gentlemen, we didn't quite get done what we were planning to today, but I do think it's been a rather successful episode. We got a lot done. We actually got all the way to a reactor powering a builder quarry. Going to come back to a lot of resources. We're going to have to start setting up some processing for these. And I'm excited. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be in the world, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.